going on, everybody? So in this part of the tutorial, I'm going to show you how to connect your cables. So you're going to have one of two pieces for any of the later models for, I think it's 2013 and up to 2014. You're going to need this guy. So this is the Easy Flash clip for MacBook Airs. This is the competitor edition. I don't have the original, but it works all the same. For all other models, you can use one of these things. A little clip, SOIC 8 clip, except this one is heavily modified because I kind of flailed out on it. So there's a basic diagram that you want to follow in order to get these connected properly. If you look at this picture right here, you can see this is an example of the EFI chip. It's got pins 1 through 8, and those correspond to the SOIC 8 clip. If you go down the list in order of 1 through 8, 1 is chip select, 2 is serial out or MISO, 3 is write protect, 4 is ground, 5 is serial in or MOSI, 6 is serial clock, 7 is serial hold, and 8 is VCC, or basically just 3.3 volts. If you look at the chip itself, there's a little circle on one of the pins. It's universal. It's going to be in that spot every time. So think of that as your starting position. That's going to be pin 1, and that is chip select. So however you hook up your little adapters or whatever, always know that the little circle on the chip is going to be chip select. So you can go on to Amazon and buy these little cables. There's a bunch of them on there. Make sure you get ones that are 10 centimeters or less. So if you go on Amazon and type in GPIO, which is general purpose input output, GPIO 10 centimeter cables, that's exactly what I did, and I found a bunch of them. They're just like this length. They're pretty durable. Grab yourself a Pomona, Pomona SOIC 8 clip. It's not going to look like this one, but it's going to look very similar. This one is a piece of crap, but it works. As you can see, my ground cable kind of came out and broke, so I had to solder it into the top. But whatever works, right? So once you get your cables, follow the diagram, and to reference that onto your Raspberry Pi, if you look at this diagram, 17 is VCC, or 3.3 volts, 19 is serial in, or MOSI, 21 is serial out, or MISO, 23 is serial clock, 25 is ground, and 24 is chip select. So you notice there's only 6 pins you connect to on your Raspberry Pi, but you have 8 pins on your clip. If you look back at the diagram, pins 3 for write protect, 7 for serial hold, and 8 for VCC, or 3.3 volts. Those need to be soldered in together to become one cable. So all 3 connect into the same spot onto your Raspberry Pi, but they have 3 spots on the actual clip itself. So what you'll need to do is take 3 of them, take those 3 spots, and solder them all into one cable at the end. See, kind of like this. So it takes up all 3 spots. Number 3 for write protect, number 7 for serial hold, and then also 8 for VCC. All 3 of them on the clip itself, lead into one wire to the Raspberry Pi. And they're all going to go into 17. That's why I say I like to start there first. So if you have the competitor Easy Flash Clip, it's easy because they have it written right on there. You can see, I'm not sure if you can see it from here. Yeah, see, it's written right on there, which ones are which. And there's only 6 of them, so you don't need to do any soldering or anything like that. And then you would just connect them straight into the Raspberry Pi. But if you're going to use the SOIC 8 clip, then the only way to use it is if you solder or just splice, either or, the 3 I mentioned earlier into the 1 cable. So once you have, depending on which model you're going to unlock, once you have your, I don't know, your tip set up, connect it into your Raspberry Pi, and continue on to the next video. Right on. Thanks, guys.